Welcome to the free program to learn English one story at a time with Alford Books. Presenting Ant City, New Ideas. May we think freely to find new ideas for old problems. Mott hears the boss. Ant yell, "Line up! Forward march!" Quickly, the food finder ants, "March, march, march!" Mott thinks to himself, "I don't want to walk the same way that everyone else walks." Mott dances as he marches. Mott's boss frowns. The boss said, "You can't be a food finder ant anymore." The next day, Mott tries another job. Mott works as a chef helper in the Ant Hill Cafe. Mott's boss explains the job. Make the food flat and put it on the plate like this. It is the way that we ants have always eaten. It is tradition. Mott wonders to himself, why? Mott wants to do it differently. Mott makes mounds in the food. Mott's boss frowns. You can't work here as a chef helper anymore. The next day, Mott tries another job as a digger ant. Mott's boss explains, "We always dig straight tunnels." Mott wants to dig differently. Mott builds a curved tunnel like this. Mott's boss frowns. You can't work here as a digger ant anymore. Mott's ex-bosses discuss where would be a good place for Mott to work. They get an idea. The next day, Mott goes to work a new job. Mott's new boss said, "Welcome to the Think Center. Our job is to understand big problems that affect our ant city. Next, we come up with creative solutions." Mott asks, "You mean no one tells you how to march or bake or dig?" The boss replies, "You are free to think for yourself." "Wow," said Mott. "Do you have to keep food flat and tunnels straight?" The boss responds, "Nope. We designed the world differently than it is today. Here at the Think Center, we find new ways to fix old problems." Mott said, "Hooray! That sounds like fun." Boss explains, "Here is your challenge. Every year in the rainy season, Ant City floods. Your job, Mott, is to find new ways to keep this from happening." Mott thinks about the flood problem. Mott thinks about his own experiences too. Mott smiles as he comes up with new ideas. He talks the ideas over with the other ants. They say, "Good idea." Mott and his friends all work together. They make floating shoes for the food finders. They make plate covers for the chef helpers. They build tunnels that are not straight. Next, Mott works on his biggest idea. He calls all the ants together to help. As a team, They build a giant mound at the entrance to Ant City. Soon the rainy season returns. The food finders use their floating shoes to cross puddles to get the food. The chef helpers use the lids to keep the food from getting soggy. Digger ants use the twisting tunnels to deal with the water that does get in. One night, it rains and rains and rains. In the morning, water surrounds the entrance to the city. The giant mound works. The water does not flood Ant City. All the ants inside are safe and dry. Mott is treated like a hero. The mayor gives him a medal. Mott has learned that not every ant is made to march in a straight line, nor fix food, nor dig straight tunnels. Every clever idea comes from someone with enough courage to try something new. The end.